Every Broncos fan remembers moments where the club didn't just lose a player, it lost certainty. Moments where you read the headline twice because your brain refused to accept it. And if the reports are right, if this actually plays out the way it's being reported across the game, Payne Haas, the engine room of the Brisbane Broncos for nearly a decade, will leave the club at the end of the season. Not to rugby, not overseas, but to South Sydney? And whether you like it or not, that hits differently.
Yeah! Old Skool Broncos! Yeah!
G'day Bronxnation, welcome back to the Old Skool Broncos Podcast. This episode isn't a hot take. It's not outrage bait, and it's definitely not pretending this is just business. This one's about helping Broncos fans process a proper bombshell. Because when a player like Payne Haas looks set to walk away, you don't just analyse it, you feel it. So today, instead of fighting that, we're leaning into it. We're going to walk through the 5 stages of grief, Broncos-style. Because that's exactly where the fan base is right now. Stage 1, denial. Nah, this is rubbish. The first reaction was automatic. Fake news, manager leverage, someone stirring the pot. Because Payne Haas leaving Brisbane doesn't feel real. He debuted as a teenager and instantly became the standard. Not potential, dominance. Through wooden spoon years, coaching changes, media pylons, one thing never changed. Payne turned up. Payne carried and Payne competed. So when rumours popped up about rugby or restlessness or wanting to test himself, most of us shrugged. Elite players talk. Managers leak. Denial was easy because belief was comfortable. Stage 2, anger. How could he do this? Then the reports didn't go away. Different journalists, same story, same destination, South Sydney. And that's when denial turned into anger. Because this wasn't about money. The contract is reportedly similar to what Brisbane offered. This wasn't about instability. The Broncos just won the premiership. So fans felt betrayed, not because he's leaving, but because of the timing. After the rebuild, after the grind, after the payoff. And the South's part hurts because they're not an escape patch, they're a mirror. Proud, hard-nosed, built on forward dominance. This isn't running from Brisbane, it's choosing something else. And that stings. Stage 3, bargaining. Okay, but what if this changes? This is where the logic tries to save emotion. What if it's just post-premiership fatigue? What if Madge talks him around? What if the hunger comes back? We replay the history. He knocked back rugby once. He's been the face of the pack. He's respected, paid, trusted. So surely there's a way this doesn't end here. But the truth is uncomfortable. Some players are driven by the climb, not the comfort. And Payne Haas has climbed every mountain Brisbane has put in front of him. Sometimes, once you reach the top, the silence is louder than the noise. Stage 4, depression. This actually hurts. This is where it sinks in. We're not losing a prop. We're losing a generational forward, a standard setter, a bloke kids wore on their back during losing seasons. Payne Haas became the Bronco when being a Bronco wasn't easy. You don't replace that. You feel the absence of it. And this is the point where fans stop arguing online and just sit with it. Then we've got stage 5, acceptance. All right, this is happening. Acceptance doesn't mean approval though. It means understanding. Payne Haas gave Brisbane his youth, his body and his best years. He stayed when the club was broken. And if he leaves after delivering the premiership. That matters. The club has outlived legends before, and it will again. This isn't the end of the story, it's just the end of this chapter. So one door closes and another opens. Now, here's where we lift our eyes. Because once the emotion settles, reality kicks in. Payne Haas is reportedly taking up to around $1.2 million on the salary cap. That is a lot of freight tied up in one player, even one as good as Payne. And yes, he is that good. but history tells us balance often beats brilliance. So let's talk facts. We haven't lost everything. We still have Pat Carrigan, the heartbeat of this team, a premiership lock, a leader who sets standards every single day. We've got Willison, who quietly mirrors a lot of what made Payne special early: size, mobility, and a motor. He's not Payne Haas, but nobody is. Then we've got guys like Kura, raw but showing genuine promise. Every elite front rower starts exactly there. And here's the big part: $1 million plus doesn't leave a hole. It creates opportunities. It creates options. That money can bring in a top tier prop with change, or land two very good middle forwards, or allow the club to lock down emerging talent early. It spreads responsibility, it balances the pack, it reduces reliance on one bloke carrying 200 metres every week. Who knows? Maybe we bring back a Flagler type. Maybe the next Haas is already in the system. Maybe this becomes the moment the pack evolves. And the best part? We've got a whole year to work it out. No panic buys, no desperation, just smart decisions. Because while one door may be closing, another one is opening. Bronxnation, this one hurts. And it should. But Payne Haas didn't abandon the club. He finished the job. And now the Broncos do what they've always done. They move forward. They adapt. They find the next standard bearer. Players come and go, but the jersey remains. But what do you think? Where are you in these 5 stages of grief? Remember to like, share, and subscribe. This is the Old Skool Broncos Podcast. Let's go, Broncos.